Our next speaker will be head women's soccer coach Tiffany Pins.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you for coming out this afternoon. New season, new team. We're really excited about the work that we've done over the last week. We have a really short amount of time to kind of piece everything together before our first match, which is on September 1st against a very good opponent, McAllister. This year our schedule is probably the toughest schedule I've had since I've been here. We play a lot of really, really good non-conference opponents, and our conference looks incredibly tough this year. There's just not going to be any of those games where we're just going to have to come ready to play every single game, and that will be good. It'll help prepare us for our tougher games as we get into October. We have a wonderful senior class this year. We have 4 seniors. 2 of them are captains, Taylor Evans and Olivia Jansen, and then Riley Miller and Madison Ashton. All 4 have a ton of experience over the last 4 years for us, specifically a lot in the attack, but Taylor Evans played 90 minutes of almost every single game last year in the back for us, so it's nice to have those 4 leading the group, not only on the field but off the field. We have a nice freshman class that is here, first-year class, with a few transfers, and they're really kind of finding their niche within the group, again, both on and off the field. They're working incredibly hard, and right now I'm just happy with the attitude that we have. The team, our focus right now is just one day at a time. We're looking to get better every single day, and that's our goal. We're not going to be overly concerned with results. We're going to be focusing that our team is getting better. We return a good chunk of experience in some key areas. Obviously, Beth Crow is coming back in goal for us. We also have a lot of returners within our attack, but we're still looking to piece things together. We're going to look a little bit different this year. We had a great year last year, so we know we have a big target on our back, and we're prepared for that. People aren't going to overlook us. They're going to play their best soccer against us, so we need to be ready for that. Last year, I think some teams came in not necessarily thinking we were going to put out what we did, and so that helped with some of those results, and that's just not going to be the case this year. Any questions that you all have for me?
From 2 years ago to last year, a huge leap as far as what your program was accomplishing. What do you think made for that leap, and how can you make another leap this year?
To be honest, if we were just talking soccer specific, it was scoring. Last year, our scoring came together. We had the same players in 2014. We were just young and inexperienced, and then we returned them all in 15, and it really showed. And then we added a couple key young players to that. I would also just say the leadership we've really focused on the last couple years, our older players, like instilling leadership roles to bring in those younger players. But yeah, definitely the scoring changed dramatically between the 2 years.
Obviously, everybody thinks a little highly of the Wartburg program, more so this year. So with the experience back, how much pressure does that add to your team now?
Yeah, we talked about that. There's definitely some, pressure out there, but I told them that to lean on the coaching staff, to lean on the experienced players when that pressure becomes a little too much. But at the end of the day, this game is fun, and they're supposed to just go out there and have a good time on the field together. And like I said, we have big goals and expectations, but we're focusing one day at a time. So that pressure should only be there for that one game. And, one result, even last year we had some bumps in the road, and we were still able to achieve a lot. So I just want them to go out, play their style of soccer, and have fun, and it'll all work out in the end.
You also return your goalkeeper in Beth Crow. Can you talk a little about her development that you've seen so far from from last year to this year?
Yeah, Beth played a lot her freshman year, which would have been 2014, and that was her first year, and that's a big role to step in as a freshman, and she did wonderful, but her growth to her sophomore year was tremendous. You're going to see her be a way more vocal leader this year. She's going to have to step up because we will have some new people in the back since we did graduate a few from that position. She's just been our steady Eddie. She gets it done game in and game out. She's great hands. So she's going to have, I think she'll be under a lot more pressure this year just because we'll be a little bit new back there, and I think she's prepared for it.
having covered Morgan Neuendorf in high school, it seemed like a lot of the game came really easy, and then you get to the college level and it doesn't. How has she grown? I imagine the details have to be more focused on, but how has she grown through her years with you?
Well, first and foremost, I changed her position. So she was a forward all through high school, and now I have moved her into the midfield. And I asked her to do that last year. And the way we play that position, it is very tough, not only physically but mentally. It has to be some of our smartest players, our most athletic players. She did well in there, but she has grown tremendously. She's understanding the game. She's playing within her abilities. Sometimes, for her, it does come very easy, and so just pushing her so that she gives her, max every single game. But she's grown tremendously. She's just been willing to learn the game and what we've been asking of her, which has been a lot. Yeah, thank you.